We are here back with Clay Carbajal from the Abilene Zoo, and
this is Sarabi, and she's a Kenyan sand boa. Where are you going?
I know we're great.
What's
when we first
pop your back?
talked about, yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly it.
happens
When
to
we
me all the
first
time.
talked about you bringing friends from the zoo,
Yeah.
I really meant all the cuddly, furry ones.
This
And-
is cuddly. She
and
loves
is.
to give hugs.
I know.
Her
Honestly,
hugs are to die for.
good. I'll let you talk to us more about. I will say, I'm trying to be an adult and be chill. She does
Sometimes
have
my
a beautiful
shoulder needs to
color.
pop.
Oh my gosh,
Where are you
Clay.
going?
Clay.
Just trying to pop my
Okay,
shoulder.
tell us all about her.
This
You said
is-
she's a movie star.
She is a movie star. This is Sarabi. She's a Kenyan sand boa. I love her print. It reminds me of a cow. Look at that.
Right?
And look how she moves. This is the best I can do.
I
Okay?
know, I know.
No, she is kind of a movie star because Kenyan sand boas can be found throughout Africa where they bury themselves underground. In fact, if you give me your jacket, I'll let her crawl
No,
in.
no.
She can just show you. Okay, fine. They bury themselves underground and they hide from their prey and their predators. Birds would like to pick them up and grab them and fly away with them.
Wow.
And then they'll sit on the ground. They'll just expose their head, and then they'll wait for something to get close. Look how still she is. Look at that.
I know you're
And then
right.
bam!
I know.
She gets them, and she coils up around them and starts to swallow them down whole. She can unhinge her jaw not unhinge, stretch
Okay.
her jaw 4 times larger than its head size.
Wow.
But look at that cute little head. Let's zoom
Well,
back in on this
I
head.
will
Look at this
say
thing.
that
It's
when you
gorgeous.
pulled her out, just her shape, I guess I will say, is the
Yeah.
first thing you notice because we are, of course, in this neck of the woods, so used to seeing rattlers or whatever with
Yeah.
that wider head, and so you do notice that she has this sort of.
She's built to dig. She has that little
Yeah.
tiny, like a shovel-shaped head that goes perfectly in line with her
Yes.
body. And then look at her scales. They're so tightly wound
That
in
is
together
beautiful.
that she's able to keep the sand from getting underneath those scales.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, gosh.
Now they can't hear, they can feel vibration. She still smells everything with her tongue. You're fine. You're fine. I don't know where you're going.
I know it's you that I'm.
What am I doing?
gonna throw
But
her
you know
at
what?
me.
This is just one of the animals that I hope the city of Abilene residents and employees and everyone in the community come out to see it during spring break at Wild Days,
Yes.
March 11th through the 19th. And I'm hosting a show called The Wild Side Live. I get to host this show every year at the zoo. And the show that I do,
Yeah,
I mean, it's very
it's
important to
super
me that
fun.
we bring kids up on stage, they interact with the animals. We learn about the animals, and every show is completely different. So we have 4 shows throughout the day. You never know what's going to be in it. It could go from a sloth and a warthog to a giant python or a capybara,
Yes.
or a hawk or an owl. I have a lot of animals on that roster.
Spring break is a great time to be at the zoo, and that one is fully included in your membership.
Completely. You don't have to buy an extra ticket. It's free to members, and if you just buy a normal zoo admission, which is $10 an adult,
Right, not a big
$7 for a kid,
Yeah.
you get all access to these shows, all the events. Plus, we have brand new tours that are starting, a Steenbach tour. We've got all of our other tours coming back online. Plus, since the last time we met, so much has happened.
Yes.
We
absolutely.
we no longer have lions. However, we do have lions coming very, very soon.
Exciting.
Before spring break.
Oh, good.
And we have a brand new rhino that calls the zoo home in Huru.
Yes.
So a whole lot of new faces. And speaking of new faces, this animal's making her TV debut.
Right now?
Has lived at, no, this is the one coming up. Has
Oh.
lived at the zoo for many, many years, has never gone anywhere.
Oh.
Today's the first day. This
Well,
is
she's talking.
Sammy.
Okay, I'm not as freaked out about the bird for some
Of
reason because
course.
she could probably peck my eyes out, which is totally fine.
Well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sammy is a Chihuahuan raven. They come from the,
What does this mean?
What?
The spiky.
Oh, that's,
Okay, yeah,
that's what
that's
she
great.
does before the eye. She's talking to you.
Wow. Oh, hello.
A raven can be very, very vocal. They're very, very, very smart animals. So if there's an animal that can learn to pick a lock or steal money, it would be the raven.
I feel like I've heard this. That they are. Oh,
And at the zoo, we have Chihuahuan ravens and we have common ravens. But here in Abilene, just living outside in your backyard, you can also see Chihuahuan and common ravens. Abilene's a weird place in the state of Texas where you can see both species very, very easily.
Wow. And when you say Chihuahua, I'm sorry, did you say like from Mexico, state of Chihuahua? or
Well,
is
yeah,
that
she's not like the
complete-
smallest raven or anything, like a yappy raven.
like a,
Like a teacup raven?
Yes,
No,
I'm
that's because
sorry.
they come from the deserts of Chihuahua, Mexico.
Okay.
Or the plains there of Chihuahua, Mexico.
yeah.
I know, you're doing so good. Now, Sammy is, again, another one of those animals that could be featured during Wild Days. You never know what that roster is going to unveil.
Yes.
And I really hope everyone comes out. You don't want to miss this. It's 10 days of fantastic action
Yes.
that you're not going to want to miss.
Hi.
And Sammy represents
We're
a
connecting.
corner of our zoo that we can talk about our bird rehab program.
Yes.
So this year we're doing a little something different at spring break. I know you're wondering where the snake
Where
went.
did the snake go?
She's in my pocket.
Okay, I was wondering because do you have to worry about her eating?
I just didn't want to give her any reason to fly over.
Oh,
off of
okay, good.
Kaylee. No, she's in my pocket
curious.
down here. She's probably texting my wife or something. But anyway, we have our bird rehab program. But what the Abilene Zoo has done this year for spring break is you'll also see big country wildlife. You'll see master gardeners, master naturalists, Texas Parks and Wildlife, all of our conservation partners coming out. Water department will be there talking about what the community can do to help conserve our natural resources, which doesn't only include wildlife, but includes water and air and soil and plants.
Yes.
So it's going to be really an all hands on deck educational experience. She said hello to you.
She said, "Was that really a hello?"
She's not as clear.
Hello.
What's that last one? What do we interpret that last one as?
We're not really sure.
Look over here.
Hello. It's like communicating with my toddler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say the same thing over and over again. You're like, I still don't care about the story. I don't care what happened to Bluey today.
I was like, no.
But anyway, so please come out to Wild Days. I know you'll be there with the kids.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
This show is always special to me. I never know when it's my last set of shows. So you never know if plans are going to change. So every year to me is the last. It's been that way for like the last 15 years.
It's the story of our lives. It's true, though. But no, great time, and it's a great time to pick up that membership.
Yes, it is. It's a great time because it'll renew next spring break. It's a year membership. We have so many events coming up, from Rock and Roar, a concert series, to Zoobilation, which is our gala, to fun family events like Boo at the Zoo, Christmas celebration, that are all coming down the pipe. So a lot is happening at the Abilene Zoo, plus all the new animals. If you haven't been there since September,
Yes.
things have changed. We just got ocelots in last week.
That's really cool.
We have 2 ocelots
You
now.
know, and there's been some video that's gone, I feel like, viral in the last couple of weeks of ocelots crossing a road.
Yeah,
somewhere
it's in Laguna Atascosa, which is a conservation partner of ours in South Texas.
Yes.
And it's the last holdout of ocelots in the state of Texas.
Wow.
And they are having cubs and doing great. So we do partner with them. And fun fact, City of Abilene, your zoo money goes to support that conservation work.
Nice. All right, go to the zoo.
Come on out, right,
Thank
Sammy?
you.
What do you say?
Thanks, Sammy.
What do you think, Sam? No, now you're not going to say anything.
I can't.
Great.
I just like how he moves his head.
Fantastic. For more information, go to abilenezoo.org.
Yes,
I'm
we'll
just kidding, I
see you
don't know.
there. That's it.